Hello and welcome back to Basement Sport Addicts, episode 67. We got a good one for you today.
We got a blast.
Game 7 of the NBA Finals is today.
It is.
So, yeah, we'll be talking about that.
Indiana's up by 1.
Okay, they're up by 1. Yeah.
We both won Indiana.
Indeed.
So, we'll get our live reactions and a lot more baseball, a little bit of football, and some other NBA news. Here we go.
We're the basement sport addicts, no doubt. Shouting and cheering, letting it all out. Analyzing plays, predicting the score. So grab your snacks, your jerseys, and your crew. Get ready for some sports talk rendezvous.
Bang. Welcome back. It's been a blast, and it will be a blast because we have a lot of sports.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. What do you want to start with, Sean?
Should we get into NFL?
We shall get into NFL.
Yes.
So, Green Bay Packers released their cornerback a couple of weeks ago. His name is Jair Alexander, and he just got picked up by the Baltimore Ravens. And that's going to be a big pickup for the Ravens secondary.
Oh, yeah, if he can stay healthy, that'll be a good move because their defense is already pretty good, and they got a good corner. So, yeah, Ravens are scary.
Ravens will be. It makes me not want to face them just a little bit more, in the regular season. But I think it'll be a good game. I'm not confident in that game, but, we'll have to play ball,
I think it's a Sunday night game, so that'll be some exciting stuff.
It's going to be exciting football right there.
Yeah, let's get straight into some NBA.
Yes.
Wow, I mean, this is kind of crazy news just happened earlier today. Kevin Durant traded from the Phoenix Suns to the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Kevin Durant, obviously one of the best players of all time in the NBA. Not debated. He's won a couple of rings.
Kevin Durant.
Halibut's out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Kevin Durant trades to the Houston Rockets. Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, now they got Amin Thompson and then him. So
should be a pretty good team.
Yeah, they're gonna be good. They're gonna definitely pick up more guys. But yeah, traded for Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks.
So two all right pieces in their 2024-2025 season.
Yeah.
And I think Kevin Durant can do good things for the Rockets. Obviously, he's getting older, so his health is obviously a concern. You need him to stay healthy to make this trade work out. Because you also traded away 5 second-round picks and a first-round pick, right?
Yeah.
So it can be a major loss for the Rockets, but also has a really high ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's going to be good. They were the 2 seed this year, and they just got better. So, yeah. Exciting to see what's going to happen for the Houston Rockets. So, yeah.
Let's stick in the NFL. NBA. Earlier, like 30 minutes ago, the NBA Finals Game 7 started, and Tyrese Halliburton goes down with an injury for the Indiana Pacers. This is not good news for the Indiana Pacers if you want to win Game 7. They're keeping up right now. It's 29-30. But that's going to be a huge loss. You're going to need Pascal Siakam and Miles Turner to just step up. And right now it looks like most of their points came from Tyrese Halliburton. And he is out because he only played 7 minutes, then he went out with that injury. So
that's brutal, dude. But you already know what's going to happen. Halliburton's going to come back in the fourth quarter, hit a game-winning
will he now?
Game-winning 3 to win it and send them as champions of the NBA.
This is filmed at
what time is it?
8:49 p.m.
Yep.
So just the start of the second quarter here in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
So
how many free throws right now? Shea's 3 for 3 for free throws.
Hey, that's less than I thought, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
We set the bar at 13.5. I said just under.
I say over by 50. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully the Pacers win this game, but yeah, not sure. Because the Thunder is the 1 seed, so it'd be cool to see a 4 seed win, but yeah.
It's going to be difficult. Yeah. Obviously, it's crazy that this even forced Game 7. It kind of looked like the Pacers were going to run away with it after they were up 2-0.
Yeah.
And they weren't up 2-0.
I think it's been back and forth every game, actually.
So Pacers won Game 1. Pacers won game 2. Okay, I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
so it's just 2-1,
Wait, it
2-1,
was 2-1.
2. Yeah, it's literally just been back
Yeah.
and forth the entire series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's time for baseball.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll start with Tigers. So after today's start, Casey Mize got taken out of the game after the 6th inning. They said it was just a cramp because it's like 102 degrees in Tampa right now.
125 million.
Dude, it's
degrees out
insane.
there.
And so that's good.
And they don't have the dome because of the
that's
hurricane.
the hurricane. Yeah, so they're down out in the Yankees spring training stadium.
Yeah.
So that's good to see from Mize because he pitched very good, like 6 innings. He had 1 earned run. It was a home run, bunch of strikeouts. So it's good to see from Mize. But yeah, another injury would have been brutal with Reese coming back, but because we can't keep sending out Cater Montero and Sawyer Gipson every
2
start
days. Yeah.
and just expect to win. But definitely need to trade for at least one starter at the deadline, maybe even before the deadline.
Who do you think is the best option right now?
I was thinking Chris Sale, but he went down with an injury. I don't know.
I'm on that Zach Allen train still.
You are?
I still get 2 big pieces from the Arizona Diamondbacks.
That would be nice.
We'll get into that
Yeah.
in maybe a second.
Yeah.
Like after maybe 20 minutes. But still, we need another pitcher. We probably need someone else in our bullpen. And the question of who that be, obviously I have full faith in Scott Harris, AJ Hinch, and they'll make the moves.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not scared of that.
What I'm really happy about is Scott Harris said in an interview that no prospect is off limits. Meaning, we can get some Paul Skeens. I don't know.
Paul Skeens come to Detroit. That means I have a chance to see Livy Dunn.
That would be crazy.
Maybe Paws will become Livy Dunn's Tiger once and for all.
Yeah.
Because, if you didn't see, Paws held up a sign in the middle of the Paul Skeens start, because we'll get to that in a second, that says, "Sup, Livy Dunn." And Livy Dunn then commented back on it and said, "Not my type of Tiger." And it was Paw's first rejection, and we were all really sorry for him.
Yeah.
But you never know, because Paul Skeens could get traded to the Tigers at the deadline.
Yeah.
Probably won't happen, but you never know.
Funny interaction there with Paws and Livy Dunn.
Yes.
But yeah. Maybe
Paul Skeens kind of dominated that game for us, against us, except for one little unusual stat line from him. 5 walks in that game. It doesn't usually happen like that.
Yeah, Skeens went 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 walks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird to see. Tigers finally took advantage in the later part of the inning, 6th inning. Gleyber Torres, 2-run single, he always does. Torres has been kind of one of our best players, quietly.
Kind of.
The most underrated player right now for the Tigers, I think, is Gleyber Torres.
Definitely.
Because obviously Riley Green's, very good, and Scoople's also really good, too.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's really talked about Gleyber Torres, and he's leading votes in second base for All-Star games.
He is.
Still is.
Does that make him underrated?
I think it still does. He might start it, but he's earned it, too. And
That's
it's
true.
not just... Second base has been a weak position, especially, I think Altuve went to left field, but I think they still had him as a second baseman, but he's been pretty bad. And they don't really have a guy like Ketel Marte at second base, in the AL.
Yeah.
There's really no one at second base. So
It's up for Gleyber Torres' taking to be the second baseman in the AL.
yeah, so that's exciting to see. Jackson Holliday had a bunch of votes, but he's kind of been all right.
Yeah, he has been good.
Yeah, so it's good to see.
He hasn't been an all-star, let's just say that.
Yeah. Definitely Torres that's his reign right there.
Yeah. And it was such a day for the Tigers versus Pirates because of the fact that there was a rain delay, so we had 2 games in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to see the 2 best pitchers in baseball go in the same day. Tarek Skubal versus Paul Skeens, or not versus Paul Skeens, but they pitched the same day. Tarek Skubal didn't do as well as Paul Skeens, even though Paul Skeens didn't do that great. Yeah. Skubal had a couple walks in that game, 6 strikeouts. What did he go, 5 innings, something like that?
Yeah, 5 2/3. Yeah, 2 earned runs. But yeah, 3 walks in that game. 3 walks. It's crazy.
He's walked a couple the past couple games he started.
Yeah. That one, it was pouring the entire...
Yeah, it was.
He walked 2 guys in the first inning. You could tell he was frustrated with that. Mm-hmm. So, the first
you could read
inning,
lips.
That was brutal. Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah.
But I get why they didn't do a Skubal versus Skeens matchup. Obviously, everybody wants that. But if you're the Pirates, you pretty much are automatically getting a loss with Skubal. Why would you waste a Paul Skeens start,
But
from,
no,
from their point
we
of
could
view.
have moved it. We could have played a little trickster on them
Well, we could have, but
and not told them
yeah,
and pitched in the second game.
yeah.
It was up for us. It would have increased viewership for the Tigers, gotten more fans in the stadium. It's only for the Tigers' benefit, and I don't understand why we didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, we did everything we could. We put it to where Paul Skeens was supposed to pitch no matter what. He was supposed to pitch on Thursday at 1 o'clock. But
Yeah.
so we did everything we needed to do, but they were like, no.
Kind of
Not
lame.
skipping Andrew Heaney's start for some reason. Weird. But, yeah, let's talk about some scary things from Tigers hitters.
And then we'll get into the good parts.
Yeah.
But
This
first-
is just some frustrating parts. The last 11 games, Torque is hitting 7 for 44 and has 1 home run.
This is not what Torkelson has been the entire season. This was
Yeah.
Torkelson from last year.
Yeah.
Torkelson, I'm hoping he'll come back. I think he will. I think that you'll give him the All-Star break. You'll, carry things over. You get 7 days to reset, and then he'll come back firing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Kerry Carpenter will do the same thing, but we'll get to him in a second. But I think Torkelson has been one of the bright sides of the Tigers, even though he hasn't been too well right now. It's just he was so bad last year, and he's playing much better this year, and it's kind of good to see.
Yeah. And the worst part about this is he now has a worse batting average than Trey Sweeney. That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad.
And he's not even leading our team in home runs.
No, it's Riley now. He's
Yeah.
got 16 and Riley has 17.
Yeah.
But let me do Carey so you can get into Riley Green because I know you want Riley
Yes, I do.
Green. Brutal stretch for Kerry Carpenter. He's hitting 2 for 35.
Riley Green is also in one of these stretches.
Yeah, so it's not worrying.
We're not
but
worried.
the only part that is worrying is Carey's hamstring isn't great,
Yeah.
and he's doing bad. At least with Riley Green, it was just
He was healthy.
he was healthy and he just wasn't hitting good. So hopefully Carey's good. Doesn't need an IL stint, but he plays 11 more games and he's played more than he did last year. So that's some exciting news right
Yeah.
there. But yeah, you can get into your guy right there.
Riley Green, the best Tiger currently as we speak, better than Derek Skubal, I'll say it. He's batting 7 for 44, 4 home runs, 17 for 44, my mistake. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs in the past 11 games, I believe.
Yeah.
He's batting 291 on the season, 17 home runs on the season. He is doing amazing. We can say that. He is second in AL voting for outfield right now, behind Aaron Judge. So, you're going to be behind him. So, it's great to see.
Yeah, it's awesome. And he's made a bunch of diving plays out in left field. Man, it's some exciting news from Riley Green. He's as locked in as you can be right now. I mean, I guess I saw that last 5 games against Tampa, he's got 5 home runs. And he's hitting so good. I think it's 400 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he's from, and he's going crazy against them.
You know who else is batting 400? Jahmai Jones.
Yeah.
He is batting 409 the first 22 games of his career. Something like that.
22 at bats, I think.
22 at bats.
Was it? Yeah.
And then he has 2 home runs, I believe. So doing pretty solid first couple games week in the big leagues. And he's been a big piece. He's got a few. Against the Pirates, he had that 2 RBI single, double down the line or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's been doing great.
And on Saturday, he had a 13-pitch at bat that ended up with an RBI double. One of our many 3 runs of that game.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So it's good to see. He's what Ibanez was last year, and he's doing a lot better than what he has to start it. Which I'm glad Jahmai Jones is doing good because against the Athletics in 3 days we played 2 lefties and a righty. So it's going to be good to see what he can do against, those lefties up there to start it. So that's going to be some exciting news.
Yeah.
Not starting Carey, so they'll probably start him over him. So, get Carey right, make sure he's good, and I think our team will be great.
Yeah, definitely.
Still the best team in baseball. We're 1 game better than the Dodgers, who have 48, and we have 49 wins. Want to get the first team to 50 wins, that would be cool.
We would have been the first team to 30, 40, and 50 wins.
Yeah, that's a dog.
That's a flex right there. Let's say that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And first to
the
win
Rockies probably won't get to either of those, so it's fine.
That is true. That is true.
But another really hot spot. Just get into it.
Which one?
Anyone. They're all hot.
Winslow Perez hitting 296 to start the year. 6 home runs and 13 RBIs. he's been like when the Tigers were struggling last like couple weeks. He's been a huge part of how we've been good and kept winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had 9 home runs last year. He's played like 15 games. He's got 6.
Yeah, he came back from injury, healthy, and just been raking, and it's so good to see. Because Parker Meadows has not been the exact same as Winslow Perez. I'm hopefully that he can bounce back. But it's so great to see someone who's on injury bounce back and just play great.
Yeah, he had a go-ahead 2-run homer today against the Rays. Kind of how we won the game, so that's good. And he just had some great at-bats after great at-bats. Like, he early in the game today, he hit a ball to the wall that they jumped up and caught. Like, this guy is seeing the ball very well, and Tigers are looking good. You want to get into that?
Sure. Javier Baez, not the shortstop, the outfielder, batting .290 with 36 RBIs. And this is not the Javier Baez we saw anywhere the past couple of years with the Tigers.
I mean, he might be an all-star this year.
He will.
After being literally the worst player last year.
Yeah.
Not even, like, biased. Like, literally he was...
No, you're not even, like, over-exaggerating. He might have been the worst player.
He was the worst player. Like, that was insane. As soon as he went down in injury, the Tigers started winning.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
No.
Probably not. And then Javi's been a huge part of his success this year. So
raise your hand if you wanted Javier Baez to get cut in the offseason.
I think
Guess what?
Well, even Carey's doing that.
Carey. Look, Julio's doing it.
He's doing it.
Yeah, it's just like
he
was terrible. And he's having a career year. I think you really just saw that is I need to set things up.
Yeah.
And he finally put the work in and it's showing off, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Because what people wanted to trade for before the year was a shortstop. Because we didn't trust Baez or Sweeney. And it looks like he could be our shortstop going into the playoffs. Yeah. Like, that's insane how much we trust him right now. And one other guy before we get into that. No, I'll get into that and then we'll get into... Gleyber Torres has also been one of the sneakiest players in the team, hitting .278, 7 home runs. And I saw today he was hitting .360 with guys in scoring position.
And he is the AL leader at second base.
Yeah, by 100,000 votes.
Yes,
that's
so
a lot.
He's pretty much locked in.
Yeah.
But I have a question on a different note, very different note. It's kind of like a trivia question. What is the only team in all of sports, major sports, 4 major sports, to not have a location in their title name? I'll give you 30 seconds.
But then how do you...
There's no location in their title.
What? What sport is it?
What sport?
Yeah.
Baseball.
What? New York, probably not. A location.
Like it doesn't have a city, a state, nothing.
The Athletics?
Yes.
What is it?
It's not. They just going as the Athletics.
That's right, dude. That's crazy.
Yes. Sorry, I saw that. I was like, that's funny. I gotta ask Sean that.
Dude, that's
see if you got it. But yeah, you did. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go to a guy in Seattle.
Yeah. Cal Raleigh. He's on pace to hit 62 home runs and beat Aaron Judge's record. He's at 31 right now. Switch hitting catcher. Insane, dude. I don't think we've ever seen a catcher hit this many home runs. Like,
I'm putting my money on Cal Raleigh for MVP.
Unfortunately, there's a guy named Judge, but like I'd agree. Like, dude, Cal Raleigh's been so.
Give it to somebody else. Like, who cares that much?
Yeah, I think Judge does.
You think that if he hits 63 home runs, will he win MVP?
No, because Judge is probably gonna hit 64.
But will he? But will he?
I don't know.
If Cal Raleigh hits 63 home runs, will he win AL MVP?
Probably not.
Really? You do not think so?
No.
You're lying, right?
No, Judge is hitting like 400.
But it doesn't matter. He hit 63 home runs. If he hits 63 home runs.
Well, depending on how much Judge, because
Judge hits 40.
Oh.
And bats .350 at the end of the season.
Well, I think Cal Raleigh then in that case, but yeah,
Then why is Aaron Judge plus 220,000 in AL MVP voting?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
He's got like 4 less home runs, and he's hitting like
that's
100 points higher than him though.
But like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I get it.
Yeah.
Eugenio Suarez, he's hitting 25 home runs.
The future Tiger.
Exactly. He's going to be a Tiger this year. We're going to trade for him at the deadline. Gonna
These
be
are
a
predictions, but
great third baseman. We're going to add in the playoffs, and he's going to be insane. Used to be a Detroit Tiger, started his career as a Tiger. He's had 300 home runs this year. Not this year, but just in his career. That's insane. He had his 300th on Friday, I believe. That's like, dude, that's a quiet 300. Like,
that's
nobody,
I didn't even notice
yeah,
that, man.
like, that's crazy.
It took Andrew McCutcheon like 4 years to do that. 4 years, like from like 290 to get to 300.
Oh yeah.
He was at 290 forever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yes, that's a quiet 300 home runs. I think that he could be a huge piece for the Tigers. The question is, will we trade him for him or not? I hope so.
I hope so too. Yeah. Jacob Mizorowski started off his career 12 innings, no hits. That's insane.
11
Like,
innings.
well, no, it was. Oh, he's only at 11 innings.
He's only.
Oh, I think it was like 10. It was 6 and like.
It was 6 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he started off. Yeah, he's got a 1.64 ERA in those 2 starts.
11 strikeouts.
Dude, he looks. He's had 48 balls thrown over 100 miles per hour.
It's crazy.
Dude,
He's
had
gonna
2
have a
starts.
bright future. He's facing Paul Skeens on Wednesday. That's gonna be a matchup everybody wants to watch.
Yeah.
And I think this could give Paul Skeens a running mate in the NL Cy Young.
You have who, Skeens?
It could give Skeens a running mate for Cy Young.
Oh, yeah.
If he keeps it up
Yeah.
and he pitches out of his mind. That's the only way, because you have to beat Skeens, who's already
Yeah.
pitching out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if he goes, I don't know, 12-0, keeps it under 170 ERA, I think he'll have a shot, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Because it's tough starting in June, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the
Not
only part.
enough
That's why you
innings
have to
and
go
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah, but, keep it up and you'll be up there.
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
dude, James Wood is insane.
James Wood is insane.
He's hitting 279 on the year, 21 home runs.
Nobody saw this coming out of the kid except Ethan Ferraro.
That's right. You had him in,
I had him, and then I wasn't able to take him in home run draft.
because
He wasn't a rookie.
he started off, like, weirdly last year, like, at the end of the year.
Yeah, he started in the middle. So I ended up
Yeah.
taking Dylan Cruz, the not-so-better Washington
Yeah.
Nationals. But, yeah, I mean, he is coming on to the year red hot, 21 home runs. As a pretty much rookie, it's great to see him, and it gives us the future of baseball, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Acuna, like, off the injured list, he's hitting 396 and 8 home runs.
Crazy. It reminds me of somebody on the Tigers called Winslow Perez, except
Yeah.
just ramped up a little bit.
Little higher.
Little higher, 100 points batting average
Yeah.
higher, 2 more home runs. Anyways, Ronald Acuna Jr. has just been red hot out of the gate ever since he came back from the injury. Next year, he will win NL MVP. I'm calling this a year and a half in advance.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. He's so good. If he's healthy, he's one of the best players. We forget what he did, like, 2 years ago. Was it 40-60?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
40-70.
40-70, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is so good. And he's probably
Freak athlete.
He's not even stealing much right now because
No.
he's coming back from an injury, being smart. But yeah, Acuna is so good, dude. It will be tough beating Ohtani next year if he can pitch and stuff, but I still think Acuna can do it for
Yeah.
sure. And like the Braves have not been great since he's been back, but he's been their only like good player though.
Mhm.
Yeah. Where was it? Yeah.
Anyways, the Detroit Tigers just wrapped up their series against the Tampa Bay Rays, and they have been on a hot streak.
Yeah.
They are 2.5 games back against the Yankees. This is not the team people thought would be contending with the Yankees to win the AL East.
I had them in last place.
Yes, I think I had them probably there too.
Yeah, I think everybody did.
Yeah.
Like guys like Junior Caminero, he has 19 home runs this year. Brandon Lau's got he's been very good and has a chance.
Shane
to be
Baz has been pretty good pitching for them.
Dude, literally him and who's the other pitcher? Zach Littell, he pitched
Yeah.
today. He's been pretty good for
Yeah.
them. Their bullpen pieces, Pete Fairbanks has been really good, and Garrett Clevenger, guys like that, they've been very good.
It's just like people who were anticipated. Shane Baz was a first-round draft pick. He was anticipated to be really good. He's showing up for them. Junior Caminero, another highly anticipated prospect, kind of wasn't anything really. Came back with the Rays and is playing out of his mind. It's people like that who the Rays have, and they're just playing amazing. Kind of reminds me of the Tigers, somewhat under the radar players showing out,
Yeah.
And I would not be surprised for a playoff run out of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Ew.
I don't want to see it, but it might happen.
Yeah. I as a Tiger fan, I think we need the Rays to keep losing so we could trade for like Pete Fairbanks because he's really good.
Yeah.
But
Someone who's not been on such a red hot streak is the New York Mets and the Yankees, I guess, in this case. They are 3-7 in the last 10 games of baseball they've played. Not good for the Subway teams.
Yeah, Yankees haven't really played anyone that spectacular. I mean, they're playing the Orioles and lost 2 of 3 against them.
Yeah.
Not very good.
And the Mets need to ramp things up right now. They are tied with the Phillies,
Yeah.
who have been playing good baseball. Not the best, but they've been playing very solid baseball. And I would not be surprised if the Phillies take over on this division and possibly run away with it if the Mets can't bring their stuff back together.
Definitely, because, man, Mets, the New York team's been very bad. Judge isn't even hitting that good right now. Usually it's just Judge and nobody else, but, nobody's really been. Max Fried gave up like 4 runs last start.
Which you don't see out of Max Fried right now. It's just...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
Good to see, though. But Devers against the Giants, he went 2 for 12.
Devers with the Giants.
Devers against the Red Sox on the Giants, yeah.
Yes.
2 for 12, 3 strikeouts, 2 hits. 2 singles it was.
Not very good, but it's
Might have
all right.
been, yeah. Not great, but like,
It's all right.
yeah.
It's 12 at-bats. It's small sample size.
Giants took the series, so, Giants kind of hot right now. 4 games back against the Dodgers, though, which crazy, though. Because Dodgers did just sweep the Nationals.
Yeah.
Nationals, they've lost 11. I think before Friday they lost 11 straight, then started winning a few. But, yeah, need that to keep it up because the Tigers play them in the beginning of July, so keep that losing streak.
Chase Burns was called up to what team, Sean?
Cincinnati Reds.
The Cincinnati Reds. He is he will be solid for the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, drafted last year.
Yeah, last year.
Crazy.
And he got called up right away pretty much. I mean, flew through the farm system and hopefully can do good things for the Reds.
Believe he was like the top 5 overall pick he was. I know that, but yeah, gonna be a good debut against the Yankees on Tuesday, so that's gonna be some exciting stuff.
And who was sent down?
Bunch of guys. Kristen Campbell from the Red Sox and Francisco Alvarez from the Mets. Yikes, did they both? I think I had that Campbell in home run draft maybe.
Oh.
But yeah,
Rough for the
not very good.
Not very good.
And Alvarez has been also terrible for the Mets. So yeah, kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not very well.
Yeah.
What's the score to the NBA Finals right now?
Let's see. Oh,
Pacers are down. Pacers are up at halftime, 48-47.
that's insane.
Who's scored for them? Pascal Siakam, Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam. And, crazy. How many free throws for?
6.
Yeah.
He is just under the line right now at halftime.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a good end of the year or end of the game right here. 48-47.
So we have to go and watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. There's a couple more MLB stuff. Hold on, I think I
Go to ESPN maybe, or
you wanna go over? Let's go over the 9th inning for the Tiger game today.
yes, because that was a crazy 9th inning.
Up 3-1. Torkelson gets an RBI double. Then Winslow Perez gets an RBI single. Then Parker Meadows is a 3-run bomb.
Yes.
It's 8-1.
We haven't seen that out of Parker Meadows at all this season. It's good to see. You know, we need big clutch moments like that from Parker Meadows. That's what he was all postseason for us. He was that guy in the postseason for us, and in the end of the season really as well.
Yeah.
And I hope that he can continue this. Like you need late game home runs from Parker Meadows. It's just energetic, you know.
Yeah, he had 7 straight games with a hit in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We only had 7 games, so keep it going for this year's playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started
That was not my fault, boys. It already fell off.
they started the inning off with Zach McKinstry. Then it went to Zach McKinstry in the ninth still with nobody out.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened in like forever. Like that's crazy. With it pouring down rain, and they still were able to do good.
They still were able to do good. Tommy Kahnle came in and did business. 1.1 innings, 0 earned runs, and pitched to contact like he always does. Tyler Holton came in for an inning, did what he does, 0 earned runs. Chase Lee came in for a little bit, struck 2 out, no earned runs. But Brant Herter,
Yeah, he had a terrible ninth inning.
he had a bad ninth inning, let up 2 runs, 0 outs, and he has not been good the past couple games he's pitched. He gave up 4 in the first inning the other day, and he needs to step things up. I obviously think he can pitch out of it. How long that'll take is a different story. I hope that he can, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Dylan Dingler started the game off, RBI, 2-out RBI hit, started it off, and then yeah, this series was brutal. Though. One of Jack Flaherty's worst starts of his career. I mean, he
has not been solid this year.
he didn't even good. He got 2 in the third inning, 8 earned runs, 3 strikeouts.
What's his ERA for that game?
30. His ERA is up.
You round up,
4.
it's a 31.
Yeah, it's been so bad.
And then Brendan Hanafy also gave up 2 earned runs.
And Carlos Hernandez gave up 2, and Chase Lee gave up 1. Like, it was a bad.
It was just a
game.
bad pitching game.
Yeah,
Really.
I mean, hitting, Riley Green went 3 for 3
Well,
and a
that's
walk.
what Riley Green is Riley.
He had
Green
2 home
is.
runs that game. Or
I
just
put
1.
I put the Riley Greens in the middle. That just fell out.
No, Riley Green had 2 home runs that game. He had a 3-run bomb, and then he had another solo shot. But yeah, insane.
We have 3 Riley Greens on the desk for one reason alone. It's because he's him.
He went 3 for 3, and we got 3 Riley Greens.
Yes, exactly. Sean gets it.
In game 2 of that series, Sawyer Gibson Long
Not
started
the-
off with 4 unearned runs. I think for Brant Herter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, started off the inning in the first with a pass ball strikeout that Rogers couldn't catch, and it just started unraveling, like, base it, base it, base it.
It's just like
Nice.
the Tampa Bay Rays are just so hot right now. It's like when things are going good,
Yeah.
they really just go good, and it's just like you get lucky with some things, and everything just seems to go your way, and it was definitely showing against the Tigers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, Sawyer Gibson Long went 6 1/3, 4 earned runs, 3 Ks, 3 home runs. Brutal.
Devastating.
Yeah. Tigers will play the A's tomorrow.
Hopefully
Luis
we can win the
Severino.
series.
Severino versus
No,
Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty.
Yeah. Crazy. That's like 4 days of rest. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jack Flaherty needs to step things up. Hopefully he can do that against the A's. If he can't, we have major problems, and we definitely need him.
Yeah, definitely. What the?
What the Sigma?
Let's see.
What are we at?
What are we at? But we talked about Jaron Duran got ejected today.
And do you know who else got ejected this week? AJ Hinch.
AJ Hinch did get ejected. Going into the 10th inning against that Pirates. Tigers are down 4-0 against Pirates and Skeens, and they come back, go to the 10th inning after a rain delay, and then base it. Kerry Carpenter throws him out at home, call him safe. It looked like he got him, not gonna lie, and they called him safe, and AJ Hinch got ejected. Like it was pretty close.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought he was out, but even AJ Hinch still thought he was out.
Obviously.
And he got ejected. Yeah, it was not very good. And also, earlier in that game, Dennis Santana got a fan was yelling at him, and he tried hitting him. Jumped up, tried hitting him. He's suspended for 4 games, and he's kind of a guy who I want the Tigers to trade for before this, because he's
Who?
on the Pirates. Dennis Santana. He's got like a 1-point-something ERA. He's been very good for the Pirates, so wouldn't be mad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got suspended. Let's talk about the Dodgers-Padres series.
Oh, yes.
Going back and forth, hitting people. They hit Tatis right here. Oh, in the wrist, dude.
He came and he fell out and it was just like, it looked like he was injured. You know, it's like one of those
Yeah.
hit by pitches, like, please don't like go to the ground type thing. And
Yeah.
that he got up, but like it was just definitely a scary thing.
Mhm.
Nobody, especially with your hands, so many small bones, you know. It's
Yeah.
just
And then they throw out Otani. Like, this Dodgers versus Padres, they need to match up in the playoffs.
need to.
They need to.
Need
dude.
to.
This matchup is insane. Every game, they hate each other.
It's literally Yankees Mets. I'm gonna compare it to, or Yankees Red Sox. Even.
Yeah, I guess Yankees Red Sox would be more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. They
It's-
hate
it's-
each other.
They hate each other. Michigan, Ohio State. It's, you know, Green Bay versus Lions. It's
Yeah,
they hate each other. You know.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully they match up in the playoffs. That would be some exciting stuff. But I think so. Robert Suarez, he got a game suspension. Both managers, Mike Schill and Dave Roberts, got suspended for a game.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
Think that should be good.
Yeah, I think that should be good. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy your week, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya.
Tune in next week for another dose of basement sports, the ultimate prognosis. Sean and Ethan signing off. Peace out. Keep the sports spirit alive.